Hello, how are you today?
I'm okay.
Okay, well, my name is Audrey, and what's your name?
Sean,
Sean, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
I'm going to be your occupational therapist assistant today, and I'm going to be working with you with some exercises called passive range of motion. But first, I want to start off with, do you know what occupational therapy is?
I do not.
Okay, so basically, occupational therapy is a type of therapy that has you gain your independence back and makes a connection with stuff that you had find meaningful that you used to do and with your illness and injury you couldn't do before, during it, and then, we
Okay.
help you work back to that. So my other question for you is, do you know what passive range of motion is?
I do not.
So passive range of motion is a exercise, and basically we move your joints, and it decreases stiffness and pain, and increases circulation, which is very important for our body. So we are going to be working with elbow, the elbow and the wrist, and I'm going to be touching your arm and your wrist. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to put my one hand under your elbow for support, and I'm going to be doing all of the work. The only thing that I'm going to be asking of you is if something is too painful or there's some discomfort, just please let me know.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm moving your joints, just let me do it. Do not, just let me.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other hand is going to be under your wrist. So we're going to start off with elbow flexion and extension. So basically this is going to be flexion and then extension. And we'll do this movement between 5 to 10 times, but I think for today we'll just do 5. So we're going to flex, extend,
Mm-hmm.
flex, extend. Is there any pain?
No.
Perfect. Extend. Now this movement, and this reminds you of making a muscle, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. One more time. Perfect. Okay, so now we will work with elbow supination and pronation. So this movement is, I'm going to be moving your wrist upward towards the ceiling and then back down towards the floor. So supination is towards the ceiling, pronation, floor.
Okay.
So that's one time. We're going to do 4 more. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to let me know if there's any pain, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So supination, pronation. Supination, pronation.
No pain.
Good. And now we're going to be working on the wrist. So I'm going to bend your elbow. And my hand is still going to be on your elbow for support. And then now we're going to work with flexion and extension of the wrist. So extension is back and flexion is down. 5 times. 1, flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion, extension. Good. Now for the last exercise, we're going to do ulnar deviation and radial deviation. So while my hand is still under your elbow for support, of course, and my hand on your wrist, we're going to basically move your hand. For ulnar deviation is going to be towards the thumb, and radial is going to be towards your pinky finger.
Okay.
So we're going to lay this down like flat, and then so I'm going to move your wrist, ulnar deviation, radial deviation. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you experience any pain?
I did not.
Perfect. Now, that is all the exercises I have for you today. Thank you, and it was a pleasure working with you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure working with you too.
Thank you.